G'day, I'm Ray. Welcome to another no-nonsense, straight-talking video from All About Expat Life in Thailand. About stuff that already affects, may affect, or will affect your life in Thailand. But before I go on, yesterday I posted a video which I deleted, and some people are probably wondering why. The video was about the conversion of tourist visas to non-immigrant O visas in Thailand. And I was led to believe by an agent that that had all been cancelled. So I guess I was a bit hasty. I should have done some more checking before I made the video. But when doing some checking, I could not find that to be a national program. But apparently it is true in Payaw, and he said Chiang Rai. I did speak to another agent, however, who said that they had not heard of it. So I want to do a bit more checking out before I say anything more about that. And sorry for the confusion. Okay, now for the topic of this video. Is there a lack of true spirituality in Thailand? There are more than 40,700 temples in Thailand, but there are very few people with a real understanding about spirituality. The roots of spirituality are ancient and deep in Thailand, but nobody knows the meaning anymore. People go to temples to make merit on popular days or even make trips across the country visiting temples of a certain kind, but commit to cheating, lying, and everything that Buddha didn't teach them. Perhaps some of the more spiritual places are those where you can study Vipassana meditation, but Thai people who come back from a meditation retreat typically say that they now understand how much their parents love them, while some Vipassana resorts have perhaps become more like a tourist destination. A common misperception amongst foreigners, especially spiritually inclined people and relative newcomers to Thailand, is that Thai people are more spiritual than foreigners or Westerners. Thai people are calm and peaceful, always content with what they have, and live more in the moment is the idea that you can often hear from Westerners just coming from a yoga or Vipassana retreat, for example. While Westerners, on the contrary, are almost always striving for more, are restless, stressed, and don't live in the moment. Another common misperception amongst foreigners is that Thai people live in the moment. This misperception is as much of a misinterpretation of Thai mindset and behavior as it is a condemnation of one's own cultural background, and even if, arguably, there is perhaps a historical core of truth in it, with Thai spirituality dating back longer than most Western spiritual traditions. Modern-day practice of spiritual concepts in Thailand has to a great extent lost touch with these roots. To truly live in the present, one must be mindful, but mindlessness is what prevails in the everyday mind of the average Thai person, while he or she is browsing social interest stories on a smartphone all day. Carelessness, recklessness, short-sightedness, and a lack of planning do not equal living in the present. If a Thai worker is happy and content with the payout he got today and goes drinking to celebrate, not worrying about a bill to pay tomorrow, it doesn't mean he's living more in the present than you. Who gave him that money to fix your house, expecting him to show up the next day with even greater motivation, only to find out that he doesn't pick up the call because he's sleeping through his hangover? True Thai people can content themselves with little. That's true. Come a crisis and they simply pack their few belongings and move out to live with a friend or go back to their parents. But greed is everywhere in Thai society. It is more important to show off your wealth with luxury gadgets than to develop inequalities. Not so undifferent from the West, really. Precisely the greed and cravings that the Buddha advised to let go of play a very important role in today's society in Thailand. I would even argue that the lack of a comprehensive social security system in Thailand creates more emphasis on the need for survival and sustaining oneself, which leads to more materialism than in countries which already have such a social security system. Another reason why the vast majority of Thai people do not live in the moment is because they are in constant denial or avoidance of the truth of reality. When something unpleasant happens, they don't talk about it, but rather laugh or smile. They don't face reality. In fact, they don't even allow space in themselves to feel it. In order to truly live in the moment, one must fully embrace reality, not deny it, put it under the carpet or walk around it. Thai culture, with all of its unease to face situations, with its structures of politeness and losing face, does not provide the best spiritual starting point to learn how to live in the moment. Summarized, much of the so-called spiritual features that are ascribed to Thai people are an illusion, often held by foreigners who wish to idealize the Thai culture as exotic or esoteric, or who confuse lack of planning, lack of awareness, and a seemingly worry-free lifestyle of living with living in the moment. Coming from a Western society where people typically forget their keys when leaving the house, the money from an ATM machine, or even a baby from a car, because the mind is full of what comes next, it's understandable to see in Thai people a simplicity that resembles living in the moment. But Thai people have other reasons why they don't live in the moment. The seemingly content Thai person who got laid off and moves to a friend's apartment is still dreaming of getting the latest iPhone. Most likely not by saving up money diligently, but by wanting and getting it now and paying it off with some financing scheme. Wanting something badly now, and perhaps not even being able to pay it off later, also does not equal living in the now. Instead, fully recognizing that you want something now, feeling the desire and the pain of not having it, and then making a plan, perhaps with the mind to put all your efforts into getting it over time, or if that doesn't work, fully embracing that you cannot get it comes much closer to living in the now. Perhaps the most spiritual feature I find in Thai people is their calmness and peacefulness. But one can argue if that truly derives from a spiritual state of being or real wisdom, or if it was caused by societal needs not to cause disturbance or loss of face. If it has a spiritual origin, it could also partially come from the acceptance of one's fate, which then makes people lethargic and takes away a drive to develop oneself. Okay, folks, that's it for this time. As usual, I am interested to hear about any related experience you may have had, and if there's anything in particular you'd like to know more about, pop it in the comments.